Good afternoon and welcome to Integrity Sales and Services. Folks, this afternoon, John and I are excited to give you a nice video of a very special piece. Folks, what you're looking at in this video is a 1981 Mack truck with a 1-year-old custom-built Integrity 20-foot grain body, new hoist and everything 1 year ago. Folks, the history of this truck is it came right from our local fire department. It's a one-owner truck right here from Spencerville, Indiana. Folks, it has approximately 14,000 original miles on it with absolutely no rust, and it is spec'd just right for you. Folks, I know she's a 1981, but you wait till we're through with this video and you'll understand that it's the buy of the year if you can get your hands on this truck. John's going to fire it up. We're going to listen to this 3208 diesel purr. We're going to let you look at the engine blow by and check the oil as well. Folks, you're invited to come with us today through this entire tour, and the intent is by the time we're done here today that you will have a total undisclosed feeling about this truck. We're not going to hide a single thing from you. It's going to be transparent by the time we're done as to what this truck is and what it was and what it can do for you. Folks, come on up here and take a look. Now, this motor oil is so clean, I can see the shiny metal right through the oil. Now, I'm telling you, that's just one of the benefits of a fire truck. You know how they get maintained. Take a look at the blow-by. Now, folks, I cannot express it any better than that. There is not one whisper of smoke escaping that engine crankcase. Folks, it's that tight. I'm not overemphasizing it. It's just purely and simply a 14,000 mile truck. There's the evidence. No blow-by at all. Now, John's going to go ahead and raise the hoist for us here to let you see how smooth that operates. Look at that. Now, fingertip air-powered controls. It has front and rear hoist controls in cab and at the back. We'll show you that later. Just look how smooth that goes up. Now, John's going to shut down the engine so we can hear a little better in the video. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to give you a nice look under the hood before we get the hood down and let you take a look for yourself. Now, folks, this is impressive right from the start. It has big 315 ADR 22.5 meaty steer tires on them that will carry the load. You cannot break this truck. Look at those heavy spring packs. Now, folks, this gentleman that we built this truck for is the former fire chief himself. He bought this truck from the fire department and had us put this bed and hoist on 1 year ago. And he has been hauling mulch and grain with this truck in the past year. Put approximately 1,000 miles on it since we put the bed on a year ago. Folks, it has a little road grime on it, but I'm telling you, I'm not hiding a thing. Look at this. The original undercoating is still right on here. This is the rubberized textured undercoating. There is no rust on it, period. Just take a look around the cowling of the cab, folks. Super clean. Look at the gaskets around the engine. Folks, no dripping wet oil coming down out of this motor at all. Folks, I'm showing it all to you, making it as transparent as humanly possible so you can get the grasp that this is a special 14,000 original mile truck, and it can do the job for you. Folks, look at the nice heavy bumper with 2 tow hooks, super shiny paint, the grill, the glass, everything's perfect. Of course it is. It's 14,000 miles, always kept inside, and when they weren't doing anything else, they were waxing on this sucker. Take a look at that shiny red paint. You can see it for yourself. And again, the Freeling name was the former fire chief, and he absolutely overseen the maintenance of this truck. There's your proof on the door of who we converted this from a fire truck to a grain truck for. Folks, now, come on down here and I want to show you something special. Now, I'm going to zoom in on the frame right there where the sun's shining to prove to you that there is not one speck of rust between the frame rails, folks. Not one speck. Now, flip around and look at this 60,000 pound twin cylinder scissor hoist, folks. He had this built so it doesn't matter if you want to haul rock, sand, stone, gravel, or grain, it's gonna dump it for you. Now look down here again. I haven't washed these differentials or anything. They're in their absolute dusty work clothes, but there's no rust. Look at that, folks, for yourself. Now let's flip around and look at that bright cherry red paint. Now isn't that beautiful to look at? Look at the reflection from the other trucks in the back of the cab. If you have a question whether this paint's shiny or not, you can just simply eliminate that one right now. Folks, John's going to lower the bed down. While he does that, I'm going to step back and give you a nice look down the side of the cab. Folks, we're going to start right here at this beautiful right front of the truck. We're going to slide along real slow. Come on back and let you see every detail. I'm going to try to hold the camera steady so you can get an honest grip on this truck. Folks, there is no rust blister on this truck, period. Look at that frame rail. Folks, it's original frame. It's that clean. Now, folks, let's talk about this grain body. Here at Integrity, we have manufactured hopper bottom grain trailers and grain bodies since 1982. Folks, this truck and body is built from our time-tested stamped rib design with all solid welded construction. Take a look there. John's pointing it out. No skip welding, no caulking, and no overlapping of steel. And folks, you know what that means? That means long life for you. It will never rust out. There's no two layers overlapping. Folks, including the cross members underneath, made of C-channel with no lip on the bottom so they can't hold water and rust out like the competitors do. Folks, take a look at these meaty matching 90% virgin drive tires. Take a look at the nice clean wheel ends. And it's all mounted on a big old heavy camelback suspension, folks. Again, if you can put it in this truck, it will haul the load for you. If you simply haul commodity with this truck, it's impossible to break it. Folks, it's heavy spec, made to do the job year after year with only 14,000 miles. Now, folks, take a look at the back of this truck. It was spec'd with 2 barn doors, with 2 grain gates, and it comes along with a chute that'll funnel the 2 grain doors down into one so you can unload in an auger. Now come in here and feast your eyes on this. Smooth steel floor, 3/16 thick, no lip on the back to catch the grain, and take a look at the construction inside. Now folks, you've seen the steps going up the outside of the body on the passenger side. Now you can see them coming down the inside so you can climb up over the rail and right down inside this truck. Now take a look at this SHUR-LOK removable tarp system. As you can see there, it's equipped with removable aluminum tarp bows. It's got the quick attach tarp system so you can totally remove this tarp in about 15 minutes. It is made to haul the load with the tarp and the bows off. Look at the 2 solid welded support beams in here. He had us do this so when he hauled mulch for the local sawmills that he could heap it up way above the top of the sides and never worry about bowing them out. Folks, with that, John's going to close the back doors. I'm going to zip up underneath here while he's doing that, and then we'll come back and take a look. Folks, I just want you to see the absolute rear ends and differentials, the new hinge system on here. This sucker is built tough, made to do the job year after year, and here you are with 14,000 miles not even broke in. Now take a look at the back end of the truck with the doors closed. You can see what I'm talking about. Aluminum end caps, SHUR-LOK retarp system with 2 grain doors, and folks, the chute will be provided with you that hooks onto the side and funnels these 2 doors down into one so you can dump right straight out the back into your auger. Now let's move up here and John's going to show you the rear hoist controls. First he's going to show you how nice this ground operated tarp works. Now look at that, folks. In less than 15 seconds it's closed and now it's open. Now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds and you're from open to closed. Folks, that's how sweet this sucker is. Now come down here and he's going to show you where the box is that covers the rear bed controls. You can stand right here at the back and raise and lower the body with this nice, beautiful air operated control. Now let's slide on up here and give you a nice overview of the driver's side of this entire truck. Take a look, folks. It marries up well. It is beautiful to look at, and as you're going to see in a few minutes, it's fun to drive. All right, come on up here, boys. Take a look. You can see we have a really nice matching set of rubber as stated earlier. And it's all virgin rubber because fire trucks are not allowed to run recaps, folks. Look at these super clean fuel tanks. I'm telling you, if you pop your head underneath the cab, you're going to see nothing but like new material with the undercoating down there, still there from factory, folks. I'm telling you, with that, let me zip up here and finish on the outside of the cab, and then we're going to pop to the interior. Look at that red paint shine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, John is going to talk to you a minute about this interior.
I want you to hear this door shut, folks. It's so solid. You know, usually on an 81, it clangs, it's sagging. The door's like brand new. I mean, it's only got 14,000. That's not 114, folks. That's 14,000 miles. This takes you back to the 80s. But it's like a brand new truck. Jake, show them the inside of this cab. It's like brand new in there. All the components are original. There's no tears in the seat. It's just like a brand new cab in there.
Folks, there you heard it all. We're looking at original interior, immaculate condition with a factory air ride seat. Take a look at that beautiful dash. All the gauges and components work. Of course they do. It's only got 14,000 miles. Folks, this truck is under current DOT inspection requirements. There's your label. With that, John's going to hop in the cab. We're going to join him on the passenger side, and we're going to take you folks for a test drive. Again, the whole intent here is by the end of the day, when you're done watching this video, you are going to know if you want to order this truck and have it delivered to your door. And by the way, we do offer delivery to your farm. We'll bring it there, demonstrate it, bring the title and everything in hand. So folks, remember the options here at Integrity are not limited. We will build you anything you want. If this is not the truck you want, don't stop shopping. Give us a call because we have it or we'll get it. Now, come in the cab with me and look at this, folks. I haven't told you the best kept secret. Air PTO, air hoist controls, and an Allison automatic, folks. Anybody can drive it. You can put your 90-year-old grandma in here and tell her where the plant is you want the grain delivered to, and guess what? She can get her done. Now, come over here and take a look at this oil pressure, folks. Now look at that, just under 90 pounds, sitting here at an absolute 600 RPMs. Come on down here and look at this speedometer. Original gauges, and there you go, 14,471. Fuel gauge, air pressure gauge, all working for you. And folks, we took this truck and had it weighed. It weighs just slightly over 21,000 pounds. And this is a very, very heavy-duty truck built to do the job for you. And it's automatic, folks. We're going to pull out here on the road in a minute, and we're going to let you see the power she's got. This 3208 diesel is not even broke in. At 14,000 miles, holy cow, it doesn't even know that it's been used. We're going to pull out here and watch for traffic, and I'm going to let you see the speedometer come up and everything, and we're going to let John tell you about how this truck feels. Go ahead, John.
Well, like I said before, folks, this truck is like brand new. I mean, I'm just pulling out here and I'm already at 30 miles an hour. It's got plenty of power. It's built right. It's got the Mack Camelback suspension. It's got the virgin rubber. It's got the 3208 cap. Like Jake said, it's just not even broke in. If you want to buy, you better get on the phone today and give us a call about this one, because she's not going to last. She's going to go fast.
Folks, now we have barely went 2 blocks, and look at this speedometer. Coming up on 50 miles per hour, cruising along here at 1,500 RPMs, not even trying, folks. There's a lot of throttle left. Folks, I'm telling you, there's a lot of truck here for the money. You want to give us a call now. It may even pay for you to hit the pause button and dial the phone 260-238-5000 or visit us on the web at 99trucks.com. That's the 2 number 9s and the word trucks, TRUCKS.com. And folks, thanks again for shopping Integrity Sales and Services. And remember, John is standing by to take your call now.
Call me.